Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to lose. Well, let me say it the correct way. You find a way to win or you find a way to lose. And you can find yourself, if you spend time with Floyd Mayweather, saying F titles. It's all about the dollar bill, y'all. I'm not so worried about legacy for my career. I'm worried about the money, or what I'm going to call the Kareem. Kareem over career. Because that's what's happening. You better believe me. This trend of fighters saying F the contracted weight. I'm going to come in with an advantage. I'm still going to get paid. We can renegotiate the day of the weigh-in. And I'll give you a little 1% of my fight purse. Maybe I'll give you $500,000. For those guys that got the real dough, like Ryan, I give you $1.5 million because it gives me an advantage. I come and beat you. I still make millions, and I go on to a bigger and better fight. Although I have no title, that's cool because I don't want to pay the sanction and fees anyway. Now let me tell y'all something. The only way to get control of this, in my opinion, is for these sanctioning bodies in the secret society to say, okay, y'all getting smart on me now, huh? Everybody got a little bit of brain. All right. So how about this? Going forward, when people are just like missing weight, whether it's intentional, like Ryan Garcia, golden boy, right? Or it's you're a guy who tried his best to make weight and couldn't get off the last half a pound, 0.2 pounds or whatever. Doesn't matter. How about this? You get a 6-month suspension, or matter of fact, because some guys are out the ring for 6 months, that doesn't matter. Give them a 2-year suspension. That's the only way you're going to make them guys respect this whole contracted weight thing. They don't care about the title no more. Y'all can sit there and poke Mayweather in the eye for that. Matter of fact, Mayweather, Earl Spence talked about it. Anthony Joshua took it to the stupid because Anthony Joshua felt that because he lost those belts to Alexander Usyk, he started feeling like, damn, I paid all this money to these sanctioning bodies, and you telling me y'all couldn't, even though I lost, maybe let me still keep the belts? Because essentially, and Mayweather is absolutely correct when he said this, why would I want to go out here and fight for a belt that I earned, right? My effort was greater. My reward should be greater. As a result, my morale, my commitment level to the sport of boxing shoots through the roof. But when my effort is great, my reward should be great. But you're telling me I can't get my reward unless I pay you something that I earned. Well, now my morale and commitment to the sport of boxing goes the wrong direction. It goes down. Now his morale, his commitment to the level of, to the sport is down there in a trough, and he's rolling around and shit like that. He's making sure the pigs don't get their snouts in there and start biting on him because he doesn't want to do it anymore. He wants to fight, make his money, but he's not worried about it. That's exactly what you're going to see happening. It's already happening with Gervonta Davis. You watch Gervonta Davis, the Baltimore bad boy, putting the bing-bings on people. Gervonta, man, Mayweather and Floyd, they have got him convinced, and I don't really blame him because it's like Ryan Garcia said, I can't feed my family those belts. So Ryan doesn't care about them damn belts because Floyd Mayweather obviously got his hands on him, and he kind of hit Ryan Garcia with the same conversation that he already hit Gervonta Tank Davis with. And pay attention, it's only going to get worse. You watch. I can see all these fighters doing it, and then it's going to be crazy. Because what you're going to have is, you're going to have the all of the talent in a non-championship pool. And they're going to be sitting there when guys are throwing, a champion has a title, and they're like, hey, I want to fight you. They're going to be swerving that shit. They go, you throw that 3%. Hey, I'm going to take 3% of your fight purse. That's what this sanctioning body wants. If you fight me and you win, they're like, man, keep that shit. Nope. Swerving it. They don't want that. These guys want the dollar bill, y'all. Cash rules everything around me, cream. It's not cream. Titles rule everything around me. That's not Wu-Tang. And it sure as hell isn't something that these fighters want to do. And they shouldn't. It's a lot of damn money, man. So people are sitting here blaming Ryan Garcia, poking him in the eye. I'll tell you what, man. He wants to have an advantage going into the fight. It's not the first time it's happened. Gervonta Davis has missed weight and lost the title. Floyd Mayweather returned to the sport of boxing. He fought Juan Manuel Marquez. Floyd, he had no business missing the weight. He missed the weight. He didn't care. Wouldn't have put the bing bings on Marquez. And Marquez was talking about, I felt the weight. Whether Mayweather made weight or not, he would have put the bing bings on Marquez. So nobody want to hear that shit. But going forward, what to do? I'm going to tell you, there's nothing that can be done. You know, unless, because especially now, you got Turki Al-Sheikh involved. Turki Al-Sheikh is out here. He is strictly for the fighters. He considers the fighters his brothers. He loves the fighters. He doesn't say nothing about managers. He doesn't say nothing about promoters. Turki Al-Sheikh doesn't say nothing about sanctioning bodies. You know what that means? That he could care less about these guys fighting for titles. I'm not saying he doesn't want to make, title fights, but if you have in that non-championship pool a bunch of fighters, right? Well, they're the best fighters, but the guys with titles are the B-level guys because they got opportunities. It's like a lot of people said, hey, people talk about this shit with Terrence Crawford. Look at the guys he fought. Yeah, they were champions, but they weren't that great of fighters. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to see a pool of fighters like that that are going to hold titles, and then you're going to get fighters in that non-championship pool who are much better than those guys with the belts, and they're just going to sit there and probably fight each other, especially when you got a guy like Turki Al-Sheikh who's going to recognize these are the best fighters. These are the fights people want to see. These other guys with the titles are boring. They don't really want that. I'll put my money here, and everybody gets guarantees, and nobody has to pay the sanctioning bodies. And those guys with the titles are sitting there looking crazy because they're like Turki Al-Sheikh out here taking it to the stupid. These fighters are taking it to the stupid. Promoters are going to start getting frustrated. Everybody's going to go crazy. And they're going to start, you're going to see a breakdown in the way the current boxing construct is. Now, I have the Hood Champion crystal ball here, and I'm rubbing that crystal ball right here, and I'm like, crystal ball, what do you see happening here in the next year and a half? And what the Hood Champion crystal ball told me, more fighters are going to just intentionally miss weight to have an advantage, to make sure they come in the ring full of all their strength, feeling 100%, fully charged, and they're going to get in the ring, paid a little bit of a penalty fee, and they're going to go in there and more than likely win the fight. Now, with Ryan Garcia and Henderson, Nevada's finest, Devin Haney, I think Ryan Garcia would have beat him anyway. And I know people, every time I say this, a bunch of people come out here, screw you, head champion, how dare you? What are you talking about now? Here you go with another conspiracy theory. You're pushing bullshit on us. We don't want to hear it. And your subscriber, Mick Nicholas, hold your horses and quit taking it to the stupid. Yo, man, open your mind for a second. I don't get on here and say that Hood Champion is speaking facts. I'm entitled to my opinion like you are. It's just a dialogue. Okay? So don't take it to the stupid. Matter of fact, it's not necessary to get out the shower to take a piss. All right? So for you guys who are out here doing this shit, and you females, right? Hey, hold your horses. Easy. And stop taking it to the stupid. Ryan Garcia about to tear Devin Haney's ass out the goddamn. He's gonna tear his ass out. You watch. You watch what happens. It's gonna be crazy. And my concern is Bill Haney. What's Bill Haney gonna do? Because he keeps talking about the titles and you're fooling the people and the champion and the true champion and Devin Haney Promotions and Chevin, the champion and the undisputed at 135 and da. Well, my man, people already don't really care to see Devin fight. which I think is unfair because Devin's a great fighter, man. But if Devin doesn't have a title, you know what I'm saying? Then Bill Haney and Devin, they lose all of their bargaining power. But don't get me wrong, Devin's still going to... Matter of fact, I put it to you like this, right? If Ryan Garcia, which I think he will, knocks out Devin Haney, and I don't mind being wrong. I know everybody will come back to the channel. You don't know boxing. See, had to visit this channel. Had to spin the block. Had to. Yo, Mick Nicholas, I already know what's coming if Ryan Garcia loses. But if he doesn't lose, you make sure to spin that block back here, and then you say, "Hood champion, you were right." That's what you do. If Ryan Garcia beats Devin Haney, he still has a title, but he just got knocked out by Ryan. Whose profile grows, whose profile diminishes? Ryan Garcia's profile has already grown. I don't care what y'all see. A lot of people watching that man, more people subscribe to this guy, following this man on social media. And Ryan Garcia is going to be out here to the next. And I do think Ryan Garcia is going to go to the next, and I don't think he's going to really care about titles. He's just going to want to fight names. But if the guy who he's fighting is where the most money can be made, he'll probably fight that person. But y'all better look at blame Floyd Mayweather, because Floyd Mayweather didn't care about no damn titles toward the end of his career. And he's right. Why do I have to pay for a title? Anthony Joshua should feel crazy with the millions of dollars he paid sanctioning bodies, and he just had one loss. They took that shit from him. You know, he should feel that way. And you're going to see more and more fighters when they're looking at these interim belts and a secondary this and a this and that and a pearl title, an interim title, the backyard barbecue title, the took it to the stupid title. Nobody want that shit. There's too many goddamn titles. It's one champion, one face, one name. Simple. But anyway, y'all hold your horses. Let's not take it to the stupid. And for these boxers, I get it. Legacy is important. It is. But the money, the dollar bill, y'all, the Kareem is more important than legacy, which equates to career. I'll always take Kareem over career. Shit, you can sit back with your boys and talk shit, be like, man, you were the man, you were the man. It's like when we were in high school. I remember the coaches would get pissed off because in that non-championship pool is where all the talent was. But the guys who were like on the basketball team and the football team, I would say those were the title holders. There was more talent just walking up and down the hallway than on the goddamn team. And the coach used to get pissed off, boy. Because in the summer, we used to be out balling and all that shit. And he'd be balling with us. We'd be at all them gyms. And he had the old heads in there, and they come in there. We go in there and be just getting busy. And I remember, he used to get mad. Why the F don't y'all come out? And I was like, yo, for me, I was like, look, man, I didn't have a way to get there. You know what I'm saying? I could have caught the city bus. And like an hour from my house to get there, transfers and shit. But I wasn't trying to do that, man. You know, we were celebrities in high school. Chasing females, having fun, doing all the shit you probably shouldn't do. But we had fun. But at the same time, man, I just didn't have a way to get there. And then we had one cat in the neighborhood whose dad would let him take the car and go to practices and shit like that. And it could be raining outside. It'd be 10 of us walking. That bitch would ride by, honk his horn, and just keep going. And he'd be in the car by himself. He would never, ever offer nobody a ride. He was a bum. We used to do some ill shit to his car. His dad never knew. He suspected who was doing the shit, but we used to do ill shit to his car too. Not just, you know, we used to do ill shit. I put it to you one day, he drove by us, and this motherfucker was raining outside. It's like the fourth time he did it to us, man. So we got pissed off. And we went, like that night, right? We went out there. We took soft, like my boy had a dog. We collected a bunch of the dog shit out of his backyard. The fresh, soft, hot dog shit. We packed it underneath the car handles. So you know you grab the car handle back then, you had to pull it up. So we packed it underneath there so they couldn't see it. And that morning, his dad went out there to get in the car to go to work. And yo, man, that guy came to school, man. He was so upset because his dad lit his ass up. and Dad couldn't understand why kids were messing with the car, what was happening. But imagine being showered, you cleaned up, you smelling good, you about to go to work, and you go out there to your car to open the door, and when you reach them fingers underneath to open the door, you put your fingers and hands in a bunch of dog shit. But that's what he gets for, well, he'll probably watch this video, know who did it now. But that's what he gets for not hooking us up, be like, yo, I'm going, I could take at least 4 of y'all. But anyway, the coach was pissed off because we just didn't care. And that's kind of like what you're going to see here. You're going to see sanctioning bodies pissed off. You're going to see maybe some promoters getting frustrated. And you're going to see the commission. You're going to see all kind of shit happening where they're going to be like, this is crazy. Because they've lost control. And when you got Turkey Al-Sheikh giving these guys guarantees, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give you a guarantee. You guys are the name, the entertainment fighters. It's what the fans want to see. F titles. We don't care if we don't need the guys with titles if they're boring. It's exactly what's going to happen. You look right now, everybody's working with Al-Sheikh right now. Everybody. Everyone. Al-Sheikh's taking over boxing. Everybody's working with him. PBC, the Cuba Jr. Already got top-ranked Matchroom, Queensberry. You're going to have Lou DiBella try to get his little weird mafia ass over there. And it's gonna be on. But you're going to see some of their fighters who may have a title. If they're not exciting, they're not going to get opportunities. They're only after the big name, the biggest fights. That's what Turkey Al-Sheikh is putting his money behind. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Blame Mayweather. That's the new trend. F the titles. I'm going to miss weight on purpose. You pay those sanctioning fees. I'm not paying nothing. I'll pay what I would have paid in sanctioning fees. I'll pay that in fines for missing weight. That's what I'll do. And give myself an advantage. Opposed to me paying sanctioning fees and coming in the ring at the contracted weight and being at a disadvantage because I'm drained. Now, they're not doing that. They done figured it out. And you watch, this shit is just going to grow, and it's going to spiral out of control, and I rubbed the Hood Champion crystal ball, and that's what it's telling me, so it is what it is. Y'all keep cool. I'm about to go to my kids' soccer games. I'll be back on tonight going live for this Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia fight. I really think it's going to be competitive. I think Devin's going to have moments. I think Devin may even look good, but I just can't sleep on Ryan Garcia. Let me tell you, Devin should be the favorite. He should be. He's consistent. But he just never fought nobody as big. I'm talking about as a professional. Big as Ryan, the reach that Ryan has, the power that Ryan has, the speed that Ryan has. And yeah, Ryan has IQ as well, and it has gotten better after being over there with Derrick James. I just think Devin Haney and his dad is a cherry pick gone wrong. And first, by fighting Ryan, too, working with De La Hoya, because Golden Boy, they are not pro-Haney. And I think Bill Haney's going to end up running across the ring and finally telling Bernard Hopkins, let's go to the bathroom. He may not even make it to the bathroom. He may just dive on Bernard Hopkins and start biting him and shit. Y'all keep cool. Y'all, I'm in the breeze.